Yo. Guys, come back into this. Sorry about that. No idea what happened there, man. No idea whatsoever. What the fuck? Hopefully that will come back in, man. What is going on? Javier, can you hear us, man? Can you hear us? What the hell, man? See, this shit was wild. They came out, took us out. They took us out. Damn. God damn. I can't believe this shit.
Are you still messing up?
No, we all good. I can't. Listen, guys. First of all, shout out to you guys for being patient. No idea what the fuck happened there. Did I pay my internet? I seen that shit there. I got free internet for the Justin Timberlake poster. I seen that shit. I seen that shit. You guys, we apologize for what happened. Shit. We were talking that shit. They took us out. They actually took us out there.
Yeah, man.
Who would have known that Jim Ryan had the power? Maybe he got that guy. Jim Ryan's from the UK. Maybe he got that piece of shit that hacked Rockstar to take me out. That was his last wish.
Oh man.
To take Shawn 786 out because he was gonna talk that shit. He might have took Dirt out, but lucky Dirt was chilling out yesterday. But today he knew there was too much talking that shit.
Yeah.
That hacker can kiss my ass. Motherfucker, I can't believe that shit. Now, getting back to the topic, guy, Satya Nadella. He talked about competition. Dirt was talking about last generation when we're talking about Phil. When Phil mentioned, well, he had to prove to was the Satya Nadella that why should we be in gaming for when Satya Nadella? Why should we be there for? Phil had them discussions, them conversations, and that. But I did. I know you were on a roll and that. I want you to continue to see the CEO of Microsoft, not some punk ass bitches like us. No punk bitches in the chat. No punk bitches on Twitter.
Right.
Not a guy who drives a bus or some shit.
Right. Like this ain't Other Zinc or Dirt Griggity or Pong Soul or Nine Lives out there or Pentiment Knife or Anthony Chipmunk. I'm just like naming random names. We wasn't saying that shit. We didn't say this. Satya Nadella did. One of the most powerful men in business because he's the CEO of Microsoft, which is one of the biggest companies in business in the world. One of the biggest, most richest companies in the world. He said it. He looked directly in the camera and said, "You want competition? Let's have competition." Shawn, he looked directly in the camera and said that.
He did.
Bro,
laughed as well a bit with a cheeky grin on that.
I'm telling you, man. Look, bro, there is a swagger, there is a confidence about Xbox that people just don't get. I'm still seeing on Twitter these N words like, "Yeah, Xbox still in last place." Ah ha ha ha. Bro, do you understand what is happening? Xbox is on PlayStation ass and they ain't even have no fucking games. See, that's what I'm saying. These dumbass people don't realize. This is a Xbox you guys have never seen before. I have never seen an Xbox like this. I've never seen a gaming company like this right now. You ever seen a $70 billion purchase? No. And they did it cash, bro. Cash. Like, yo, you know what? How much that shit cost? 70 billion? All right. Cash. And y'all think Xbox, it just baffles me how people sit there and fix their lips to say stupid shit like buying publishers, buying studios is not competing. Well, tell me, what is it? Because I'm confused. What the hell is it? It's just buying up shit. Well, what are they buying up shit for? They're buying up shit to compete, dummies. They want people to go to their platform. They want people to subscribe to Game Pass. They want people to get into the Xbox ecosystem. That's called competing. I've never seen so many dumb people in my life. Just because you hate Xbox. And Satya Nadella's, yeah, we're about to compete. Do you know what? They know the deal is going through. PlayStation knows the deal is going through. Why do you think they're freaking out? Because they know it's going through. I saw a clip that my boy posted of Michael Pachter. When it comes to his predictions, Michael Pachter is shit. But when he talks about things that he knows, not his predictions, shit that he knows, the guy knows what the hell he's talking about. He said, this shit is going to go through. Absolutely going to go through. He said if the FTC tries to block it, they're going to have to go to court. And they're not going to want to go to court because they're going to lose. So he said this shit will probably be, he said, by probably January. So I'm telling you guys that I am loving every minute of this, every second. After last generation, us Xbox fans deserve this. Bro, Shawn, guys, I know I say this every damn time, but you guys don't understand how much I'm enjoying this. We deserve it. It was a long haul. It was a long ride. But Xbox, this is the Xbox y'all asked for. This the Xbox y'all was saying, where y'all at? Y'all gonna compete, Xbox? Where y'all at? Why don't y'all put up your fists? Damn. Try to fight back, Xbox. Try. Me and Shawn remember vividly those ponies saying that shit. We remember it. Now, those same ponies say it's not fair. They're just buying up shit. Come on, man. Come on. They're just buying up. Like I just said, when you're buying up shit, what are you buying up shit for? Because you want people to come to your platform. Buying Call of Duty. Why do you buy Call of Duty? Because it's a very popular game and people love to play it. And guess what? People love to save money too. So they're going to come to your platform and Xbox Game Pass. That's called competing. When, like Shawn, I use an analogy on my Dark Man podcast of WCW versus WWE.
It was actually a good one for the first time.
Yeah. No, but the thing was, that was a competition.
Of course it was.
Bro,
it was
they was competing. Like WCW took a couple people from WWE. WWE made some new stars. Then they took a couple people from WCW. It went back and forth because it was a competition. They were trying to one up each other. You can't be complacent just hoping your competition dies off. No, it's not going to happen. Just say if WWE would have just given up after the NWO and all them was whooping their ass. What if Vince McMahon would have said, oh, you know what? They're whooping our ass. Oh, fuck it. We're over with. No. They said, you know what? We got to compete, man. We got to figure out a way. And they did. So what if Xbox would have said, oh, you know what? PlayStation 4 is destroying us. Fuck it. That almost happened, right? I just read the article. It almost happened. So to say they're not competing, they're just buying up shit, you should just smack yourself because you're making no sense. It's competition, man. Look at this dick face.
You know, when they want to try to compete, asking them to compete, they don't like the way Microsoft is moving. They don't like the way they're competing, splashing them money. That's the whole point. You guys talked about this. Microsoft should do this. Microsoft should do that. $1 trillion company getting the ass whooped. Look at you now, guys. They're doing this shit. They're using the money. They're using their fucking power. They're using their fucking best lawyers to get these big deals done. Bringing the big deals home. When Satya Nadella said, "This is about competition. Let's compete." Bro, the guy just spent $70 billion, and this motherfucker is still saying, "Let's go. We're gonna continue to go," because he knows he wants the guys to compete so he can buy more shit.
Right.
$70 billion, guys. Just think about that. When Dirt talked about his cash, we're lucky to have $70 in our pocket. $70 billion. And what did he say, Dirt? Let's continue to compete. This is competition.
This is competition.
Not even breaking a sweat. That's saying
This is
something.
competition, bro.
That's a dangerous man. My uncle, Satya, is a
Yep.
dangerous man.
And like, look at this, Prince Tybalt. I interpret this as the only way Microsoft can compete is to buy shit rather than create. Shut the Oh, I hate these ponies, bro. Like Shawn, I always use sports analogies. When I go back to a couple years ago, when the Lakers won that championship, they won it with players they did not draft. They won with LeBron, Anthony Davis, some other players they did not draft. How did those players get on that team? They bought them. Free agent. Now, last year's team, the Golden State Warriors, they did win with players they drafted, so it was organic. But I'm saying that because the Los Angeles Lakers fans from a couple years ago, they were ecstatic that the Lakers won the championship. They didn't say, well, you know what, this wasn't organic. They didn't grow this team from the ground up. They didn't say that shit. They were celebrating that. Oh, yeah, let's go, baby. We won the championship in the bubble. Yeah, let's go. But when it comes to this gaming shit, it's the ponies that be tripping, bro. Now, that tweet that you just put up there, I haven't even seen that one. I've seen many others, though, of people saying the same exact shit. All they do is buy up stuff. All y'all do is cry. This is what y'all asked for. Shout out to my boy Post Up. He said, this is what y'all wanted, right? Y'all wanted Xbox to be a monster. Y'all wanted Xbox to be aggressive. Remember? Xbox fight back. This is Microsoft. They getting their ass whooped, but they ain't even putting up a fight. Remember that? Because I do. Shawn does. Some guys in the chat does. They remember that shit. So now y'all is up here like, oh, well, yeah, I didn't really say that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I was talking to Randall Thor in the DM last night because I found some clips of a couple shows that he was on. Because, you know, I'm a guy that was been around this community, like you guys know. And when I say I remember certain shit, I remember certain shit. So I found the clip of a video. Randall Thor was a guest on this podcast. And the guy was saying to Rand, well, what the fuck is this shit? What is this Xbox? What is going on with Xbox? And the reason I hit up Rand, because Rand laid his video, he mentioned that people wanted Xbox to compete. People wanted Xbox to be monsters, to be behemoths. Randall Thor said that in his video yesterday. So when I found that clip, I sent it to him. He started laughing like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not some shit I'm making up. I'm not making up this shit. They said that stuff, bro. They said it. And it's just crazy how Xbox is doing exactly what they wanted them to. Unless they really didn't mean that. When they were in a position. Yeah, I don't think they really meant it. They liked the Xbox One. They liked Sony kicking the shit out of Xbox One. Didn't they? They loved that.
They just pretended because the gamers. We want Xbox to do better. We just want them to compete to make PlayStation to be better. That's all we want. We want Microsoft to be better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're saying there. I think you forgot about that as well. That's what they were saying. We want them to be better.
Thank you, Shawn. That's exactly what they used to say. We want them to be better. We want them to be better. Now, I remember plenty of people saying that shit. Including,
that was
look. He definitely was one of the people. I want them to be better. Man.
You got to deal with it. You got to face the consequences. The amount of shit talking you guys were doing. The amount of laughing you guys were doing. Phil Spencer should be Out of here. Fire him. It's a waste of space. Microsoft is a hobo of gaming. What's the point having trillions, billions of dollars when you're getting slapped the fuck up by Sony SIE? What's the
Mhm.
point having that money? Spin off that division, sell it to someone else.
Yep.
Then what? What happened? Phil said it. Phil had a vision. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yep.
He was ready. Look at his team. He said it. He said it straight up. When he set up, when he had that meeting in the Xbox documentary, when he talked about his plan. Look at that shit now. I know it's taking some time, but look how it's paying off right now. From 4 studios, 5 studios, there's going to be 30 plus studios by the end of next year. Well, by next year. That's how crazy Xbox is. That's how crazy it is for Xbox right now. The way they're moving, the way they're investing, and you got this dude, the CEO, coming out talking that shit. Not some bum off the streets, not some janitor mopping the floor. Spent $70 billion in the process of spending $70 billion, saying, "Let's continue to compete. Let's go," without sweating. That's what you call a fucking monster. That's what you call a G. And that's what you call. You want to compete? Let's compete and let's go. Don't move. They're moving the goalpost once again.
Hmm.
Don't compete this way. Do it the other way.
Right. They want them to compete how they want them to compete
Yeah, they want how to compete like Sony does it. Buy Tinky Winky Studios,
and build them
20
up over
and build them up.
20 years.
Yeah, over 20 years.
And them guys like, yo, like, why don't they build the studios up? So you thinking in 2022 Xbox is supposed to buy a bunch of brand new studios and build them up now? At this point, come on, man. But so yeah, like we brought this up a couple weeks ago. Your boy Mooch.
That's 2018 as well.
It's 2018. If Xbox wants to compete, they have to step up. They have.
They have, well, they overstepped, and I think that's why they don't like it. They overstepped. They jumped.
Yep. But these guys, they have to compete. They have to step up. But when they stepped up, they don't like it. They don't like it.
This is competition. The market does not wait for you. You get left behind, and that's what they don't like. When something's available, it's like it's like buying something on eBay. That, yeah, I'm gonna bid on this and that. You want to bid on it, you commit to it 100% in that. You don't wait last minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna buy it. Nah, and then you think like shit. I should have got that. No, if you wanted that shit, if that shit was a limited edition, and you wanted that shit, you go for it. You're competing against other people when you're bidding. That's your shit. Me versus the people, the bidders. If you want something, you go out there and you compete for it. It's not gonna come for free. That's what Satya Nadella and Phil Spencer's talking about. When they're out there putting in bids, who do you think is coming? Guys like Tencent, Amazon, Google Stadia, and that one fan. They're coming. That's what we're talking about. They're all competing. It's
Yep.
all about that money play.
Money,
It's all
money, money.
about not getting left behind. Who wants to get left behind in the gaming space? These guys have been doing it for 20 plus years. And imagine they fucking got left behind in the gaming space when they had the advantage. They had the consoles out there. They had the first party titles, the relationships they built over them 20 plus years. And then imagine they let fucking Amazon or someone came in and took their fucking bread and butter. Imagine that shit there. How pissed off would you be? You've been doing it for 20 plus years. And then all of a sudden you get the new kids come on the block because they got money behind them. And boom, they're taking your fucking bread. Are you going to be crying? Oh, you shouldn't have competed like that. It's unfair you competed that way. You use your money. No, that's the fucking business. This is a doggy world. The world isn't nice. There's competition everywhere.
Yep.
Even with podcasting. We want to body motherfuckers. Straight up. When it comes to podcasting, you compete in podcasting as well. Compete against others as well. That's the whole point of it. It's competition. You want people to come to your podcast, enjoy your podcast. That's the whole point of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult, bro, doing a podcast when you only have 5 people in the chat.
Yeah, it
We
is, man.
appreciate we appreciate them 5 people. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the whole point of it. You want to build up your platform, and you have to compete. If something's not working, like the Xbox One generation wasn't working for them, what they had to do? Listen, Phil went to Satya Nadella. No bullshit. No half a step. You either in it or you out. There's no point in half a step. We need to be 100% committed. What's happened right now? Nearly 80, 90 billion's been invested into gaming in the past 5 years, and that's going to continue to grow. And you've seen it play out right now, guys. And it's just going to get better and better. And the haters, the crybabies, them soft motherfuckers will always come up with a new narrative. This is not the way you should do it. Why use Microsoft money? Why don't you use Xbox money only? That's the type of shit they're talking about. Now, there, let me get the super chat. Crazy horse with the $2. You, when the boss is talking that shit, you know it's a done deal. Facts, bro. That there, the way this guy's talking, the way Phil was talking, and that your Jim, you can have fucking 2 years, bitch. That's all you're gonna have. The deal's not done, but the way they're talking is like it's done. They know it's done. They know they're confident. They're
Bro,
not
they
worried
know it's
about the
done,
deal.
bro. They know,
They
bro.
know that shit's done. And the way they talk, bro, this guy's saying this is a competition. Let's compete. Let's continue to compete. He's ready for the next big thing. And we heard story. I think Tim Dog mentioned this. What is next? Yo, we got Activision, $70 billion. The shareholders go, what's next? Who's next? Who's available? Who? Who?
Who? Who?
Who? And that's the scary thing. They know Microsoft is set up for the future perfection. Might not be the best year for 2022 when it comes to first party games. We can admit that
Yeah, this year
straight up
almost
on
over
that.
though, bro.
But we getting through it. Play. We've been through rougher times. Trust
Yeah.
me on that.
Hey,
But the way,
Shawn,
yeah, go on.
you just said an adjective that I think people should use more when it comes to this Activision Blizzard thing. You said scary. This shit is scary because they're about to buy $70 billion. They about to do a $70 billion acquisition, and they ain't done. That shit is scary to ponies, bro. It's scary to PlayStation. I like scary. I'm start using that shit.
Scared. You
Scary.
scared. You scared. Now, listen, why they scared for that? Let me explain to you, my brother, so you can use this as well. And guys in the chat. Why they scared for? The real reason why they're scared for. The biggest thing is money. Let's keep it a buck. When it comes to the console, they got it locked. They came with a 1-2 combination, a straight jab and a cross. Perfection. Just like boxing, your basics. 1-2, jab and a cross. Series S and Series X. When it comes to the other side of the business, the cloud, they're there already, bro. They're like top 2, top 3 already. They're ready. They're covered on that aspect. When it comes to the handheld, Steam Deck, you can offload it. This new Logic Tech, is it Logic something? Logic Tech or something?
Yeah.
They covered on that space. Handhelds, mobile devices. Now, do you understand what I'm trying to say? They covered in every department. Services, subscription services as well. They covered on that as well. When a family plan comes up, they covered on that as well. They're covering all of the weaknesses. They had a weakness when it came to the Xbox One generation. Was the studios, the content. Boom. They got the studios right now. They continue to invest into the studios. Yo, let's get into the services. Make the best gaming service out there. They're doing that right now. You've seen the investment. Let's come with a two-prong attack with a console. Let's come with a cheaper one and a high end. Let's beat them in price and power. We've seen that happen right now. When it comes to the cloud, let's invest in there. Let's make our cloud gaming everywhere, available everywhere. When people subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, right there and then, you can play all of these games. When you go on your mobile phone, they put, even though this is not for us now, this is for the future of the younger generation. They invested into touch control games as well. There's a lot of touch control games there. They covered all bases,
Mhm.
every type of gamer, and that's why this is scary. Crazy Horse with the $5. Ponies didn't care when Sony killed Sega, locking third party games to PlayStation. Fox Play, talk
Yep.
that shit. Now they're
Yep.
scared. Now they were locking. Listen, PlayStation still does that right now, but fuck it. We're taking publishers, we're taking games that have been on the platform for 15 years, we're taking that shit away. Future titles, we're taking that shit away. You lock in third party, that's how you roll. That's how you roll on that. But how we roll, we're taking away publishers. We're taking away games that's been on the platform for 15, 20 years. That's how we're gonna
Okay.
roll. That's how we're gonna compete. It's all good play, don't worry about it. That's how we're gonna compete. And I love it. That's what they're scared for. That's what the market's scared. Because Microsoft has covered everything nearly. All you need to do is keep dropping them games, invest into studios. If you're a console gamer, play on your console. If you're a mobile gamer, play with your touch controls or connect a controller to it. If you got a PC browser, play on the browser. If you got a brand new Samsung TV or the future TVs as well coming out, play on the TV. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Handheld as well, Steam Deck, Logitech, other devices will be coming out. Put it everywhere. Phil talked about if you're gonna play these games, if you're gonna play games like Starfield, Elder Scroll, you can play them where Game Pass exists, and that's the only way you're gonna play it. And they're
Yep.
putting Game Pass everywhere, and that's what makes it scary because they can't compete in this department, in
Hey,
every department.
hey, Paulie Baba, I just seen that. Damn, Phil did retweet that shit.
What did you retweet?
He retweeted WF CC, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Xbox Series X, S, PS5, PC comparison. Phil
Good shit.
retweeted that shit.
Good shit. And I love it. He should be retweeting that shit.
Hey,
As he should.
look, bro, look. Hey, y'all, let's say this, right? Let's just be simple. Let's just be simple. You see the roadmap. They have the most powerful console on the market, also the best value console on the market in the Xbox Series S. They have they're about to acquire Activision Blizzard. I never thought I would say some shit like that, Shawn. Sometimes,
You mean
we're so passionate about video games. Sometimes I gotta pinch myself. Do you know, like a couple weeks ago, I actually listened back to the show that you did on my channel because your channel was banned from live podcast at the
yeah,
time.
yeah, I remember that, yeah.
I went back and listened to that show. I said, wow. I remember the feeling that day. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
when you think about certain shit, you remember how you felt. Like, damn. I just remember that, bro. Knowing that they about to buy Activision Blizzard. That shit was crazy. That was the highlight of 2022 in this community, bro. For me.
Mm.
It was what, January? It was like the middle of January.
Yeah, mid-Jan.
Oh man. And here we are. We're in September. And it seemed like everything is just opened up. How big of a deal this is. We knew it was a massive deal, but we just didn't know how much this deal was going to affect people's feelings pretty much. PlayStation fanboys, we just didn't know how much it was going to affect them because Sony really didn't say much at first besides, yo, we hope you guys honor your contractual obligations. And that's it. We ain't hear nothing for some months. Then all this shit started coming out. Like, wow. Then when all the shit of Sony crying started to come out, then all of the ponies, the PlayStation fanboys, started to show their true colors, which is yellow because they're cowards. Ain't got no heart. That's like we, bro. They have no heart, Shawn. You know why? Because we
Why,
can sit here
bro?
to talk about last generation.
Mm.
We can talk about getting beat down, but none of us ever quit except for the ones that flipped, of course. Now, here, they're looking weak. PlayStation is looking weak. They're looking vulnerable. But guess what they're doing? We last generation, we said Xbox. We need some more games out of y'all. We complained about the power, right? At the beginning of the last generation. Xbox One X. Boom. Now the power narrative is dead. Then we complain about the games. Okay, the games are still taking time. But we have a roadmap unlike any other roadmap I've ever seen. Shit. We talk about the PlayStation 4 had a great roadmap from 2016 and 2018. Yeah, it was good, but it was only about 4 or 5 games. Right? It was a God of War. Like The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone. Shit, that's 4 games.
Yep.
Xbox has a plethora of games that they have announced that we don't even know what they haven't announced. So I've never seen a roadmap like this. Now, we're at this point to where, like I said, us Xbox guys, we took it on the chin. Like, okay, so you bitches. Okay, cool. Xbox is going to be back next generation, especially after 2018 when they announced certain things. Xbox is going to be back next generation. But now that Xbox is fighting back, these guys are losing their mind. Y'all just buying up studios. PlayStation themselves. It's not fair. That's why I'm up here laughing at this shit. That's why 2022 has been extremely entertaining. And Xbox ain't had no damn first party games. But this community has been extremely entertaining because people are showing their true colors, bro. We see people flipping, trying to flip. What? Did you see that DM I sent you?
No, I've not seen it, bro.
Oh, okay. Receipts. Now, I don't have beef with this person, but if you keep on going after my homie, yeah.
Oh, we'll definitely talk about it. But
Yeah.
let me tell you something. What if I told you on the other side, you have to pay $70 for a game, but on our side, you pay $1 for the better version of this game? Would you believe me that $70 would be worse than the $1 deal
For the same game?
for the same game?
Yeah.
Now imagine this shit play. You pay $70 for the 88, the home of the 80s, on that dog shit PlayStation 5. But if I said to you, dirt, you can get it for $1 for 1 month. You can get a 93 rated game on the Xbox. The same game. Imagine that play. Just imagine
shit.
that. For $1, you get a 93 rated game. The home of the 90s. Talk about 90s play. It's only on Xbox. I'm glad you guys paid $70 for the 88 and that. You deserve that shit. You paid 70 for it. You love to pay 70 for it. But we pay $1 for what? A 93 rated game. And I love it. Now, dude, I want to talk about something else as well. I'm going to go off topic a bit. You know when you talk about services, if it's Netflix, if it's Disney Plus, Amazon, Hulu, Peacock, you name it and that. When you subscribe to these services, do you expect in the future, like Disney Plus, we'll go with Disney Plus right now, they will start putting new content into that service? Is that what you expect from a service like that or any other service?
To stop putting new content in there?
New content, future content investment.
You said for them to stop?
To put new content in. Is that what you expect?
Oh yeah. I expect them to put new content in there. Yeah.
New content in it. When you're paying $15, $18 a month,
Yeah.
you expect Disney Plus, Netflix to drop the latest season, to drop new shows, new movies. That's what you expect from these services.
Right.
But what if I told you the janitor at PlayStation, a guy named Yoshida, he talks about his service that you pay $18 a month to play old games, not new games. How would you feel if you subscribe to a service like that and he said that shit that, listen, motherfucker, when it comes to our service and that, when you pay $18 a month, it's not for new game releases, it's for old games. How does that make you feel, player? How would it make you feel if you're a PlayStation gamer?
me personally, I would say, man, this shit is not going to be successful. If your service is only old games, what the fuck? Shawn, you might not remember this. They might not have had it in the UK, but in the mid 2000s, it was a service called Tap. Game Tap.
Yeah, go on.
It was this service where you could just play games on like straight on this website. You know, it was a fee. I believe it was like $15 a month. You know, they had some great old games, but after so long, I stopped using it because they wasn't adding no new shit. I mean, the new shit they added was something I wasn't interested in. So I stopped using it. And guess what happened? They folded. And it was owned by, I think, Ted Turner or like some shit like that. You have to, for people to take your service serious, you have to put new shit in there. Like you said, Shawn, if even like Paramount Plus, at first Paramount Plus was ass, but guess what they started to do? Add new shit. The Halo TV show. They got some movies on there. Brand new shit. Netflix was ass at first. When did Netflix start taking off, Shawn?
Not 2017, 2018, bro.
No, but like the reason why did they start taking off?
Oh, because they started investing into new content.
Yep,
Their
they
own
started
content
investing.
heavily.
I remember House of Cards. I never watched it,
Yeah,
but
but
I heard
that killed
that
it.
was the show. That was the show that kind of really, caught people attention. So if you don't have new content, like even something like Spotify, they have a lot of old shit. But guess what? Every Tuesday they dropping the newest shit. You have to have both, bro. Old shit and new shit. It's not going to, bro. PlayStation Plus Premium is not going to survive. I have it. I said I liked it. I like it because I never played Returnal. I never played Spider-Man Miles Morales. So those are two games that I'm actually experiencing now. But after those two games, I play all multiplayer on the Xbox. And I finished all the other PlayStation games. You know what I'm saying? Big ones anyway. So it's like, I don't know, man.
And you know
The
what
more
makes me
things
laugh?
happen, the more I think about what King Dave said, bro. For that PS6.
And do you know what makes me laugh though? I know the ponies will eat the sub. That's the whole point of it. You're supposed to buy your games. When you want to buy new blockbuster games, new games, you buy them. PlayStation service, it's just there for the side of games that you wouldn't even look at, or if it's all games that you missed out on. What's the point of that service? Yoshida's talking about PS Plus should be for all games. He said that shit. You guys think he said that shit? Let me pull it once more. Then imagine fucking Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg came out. Game passes for all games. Fuck you. Pay that $15 a month. Imagine that shit. Xbox Zoom in. PlayStation Yoshida, aka the janitor. PS Plus should be for all games, not new game releases. You hear this shit? Imagine that shit that I subscribed to Disney Plus. And I said, listen, the first year of Disney Plus was dog shit. We know that. But look at that shit now. Imagine
Exactly.
Disney Plus says, yo, Shawn, Mr. Kima in the chat. When you subscribe to Disney Plus, you're not going to get the new shit. It's only for old shit. Jungle Book from the 1960s.
Snow White.
Snow White from the 1970s. Lion King from the 90s. That's the type of shit you pay. You pay $10 a month for that shit. What, you expecting what? New shit in our service? Nah, fam, we can't do that shit. You go out there to the cinemas. You go out there to the DVD blockbusters or HMV to buy that shit. Nah. Our services is for old shit, not for new shit. You feel that shit? You're dead. This guy's got the balls to say that. And nobody's talking about this yet. If that was Aaron Greenberg, Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond said that shit. Game Pass, it's not for new game releases. It's only for old games. They would annihilate them. It will be brutal for them guys saying some shit like that. But when Yoshida said that, motherfucker, no new games on the service. It's only for old games. Pay that $18 a month. You only get old shit, not new game releases. That's damage control, I believe, because they can't afford to put big new games in there. That's what I believe.
Or like my boy Carl Weeb say, they don't want to.
Yeah,
Like
that's yeah.
they can probably afford to because Carl Weeb made a good point. He was like, man, EA and Ubisoft put their shit on their service day and day. They're fine. So it's like, yeah, they probably can afford to, but they don't want to. Because you probably do got to take a little bit of a loss at first. It's crazy, bro.
Is it interest? It's convenient. It's convenient that they spent $3.6 billion on Bungie, and then Yoshida's coming out saying we're only going to put old content in there, not new
Right.
shit. It's convenient that they stripped that big bitch of a console down inside and putting the price up,
Oh,
up.
what the hell? What the hell?
They
Oh,
put the prices up, saving money on that. Is it a
yeah.
convenient play? Now they come up with this. It's not about putting new games in there. It's about putting old titles in there.
Mhm.
Now talking about putting the prices up there, I want to talk about something. Let's talk about sales.
Oh shit.
Sales. Now let me tell you something. First of all, shout out to the homies. Shout out to you guys who dropped by when we live streamed that Tokyo Game Showcase. I know it was early for some of you guys in America. It was real early for you and that. But let me tell you something. When I said that, where the fuck was Sony? Did they show up to the Tokyo Game Showcase? No. They
No.
don't care about the customers. They don't care about the gamers. They care about the bottom line. But Xbox showed up. They came out there, put on a great show, tried their best in that, bringing the old school games back in. In Japan, this was Japan. Phil talked about the Series S is doing amazing. Over half of the console sales in Japan are new gamers. Now, there, what if I told you after the Tokyo Game Showcase, after PlayStation raising the price in Japan, even the Xbox Series S, Xbox were talking that shit, saying, listen, the PlayStation price increase what is $35. But listen, player, we got you. We care about you. We'll give you a free gift card, the value of $35 as well.
Right.
And when that happened, when they did the Tokyo Game Showcase, when they put the Series S consoles out there with a $35 gift card, look what happened. Look what happened. Read that out, player.
Xbox Series S beats Series X and both PlayStation modes this week in Japan. Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
13,000 player. I was told
Mm.
the Series S was a mistake. A mistake.
Oh
A
yeah.
bastard child.
A lot, but what's I would like to say it because people so stupid. These ponies so stupid. They said the Xbox Series S was a mistake because it wasn't, as powerful as the X or the PS5. That's the point, dumbasses. Oh my god, these people so stupid. Look at that. Talk that shit.
You did.
Yeah.
The moves they've been making in Japan is paying off.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
slowly paying off. It's taking
Mhm.
its time. But the way the Series S is selling, how much were they selling in what? In a month there? In the Xbox One? Just please remind me, please.
Bro, I think on average that shit you sell like maybe 30 to 40
In the
consoles.
color in the
Yeah.
calendar month.
Yeah, I gotta get this phone call.
You heard it from the dirt of Bible. He told you. When I talk about last generation, the dirt of Bible, he knows everything about what happened in the Xbox One generation. Look at that shit. It's the Series S is a mistake, guys. Guys in the chat, who's laughing now? Who's crying now? You remember all of them tweets? Podcasters talking that shit about the baby bro. Talking that shit that Series S is collecting dust. When I walk into Best Buy, that Series S is on the shelves. Nobody wants that shit. But when I go to the PlayStation store shelf, it's all gone. The people have chosen that the Series S was a mistake. They don't want that dog shit console. All I gotta say to them dumbasses, Look at you now. Look at yourself.
Talk
Who's
that
a
shit.
bitch now? Who's a punk bitch? Who's stupid now? A stupid is what stupid does. Punk.
Yeah. Look, Phil said that the Xbox Series S is most of the consoles sold over there in Japan. And look, bro, you have to be honest. I thought the Tokyo Game Show was dope. Most of those games aren't really my cup of tea, but I started playing Ni Kuni, bro, in the cloud. It was dope. I was in the bed. I just started playing that shit, and it worked flawlessly. I don't know, I was in my home, but it worked flawlessly. And I did the touch controls. I was playing it, but the beginning is all story. There's no gameplay really. So I'm like, yes, you have to give them credit because even I know you didn't mention this, but even the MPDs, right? PlayStation 1, but bro, Xbox is on their ass.
They're
And
close.
PlayStation has all the bangers coming out this year, right? Xbox has no games, right? That's what they say. But Xbox is on their ass, bro. I screenshot a tweet from Salty saying this is going to be the norm. PlayStation will outsell the Xbox 3-1. I said, okay. This is a receipt. And you know, I keep receipts forever.
The Bible.
Right. So yeah, but in Japan, it's awesome, bro. It just goes to show you that I was wrong. I think a lot of Xbox guys said, yo, get out of Japan. Stop wasting your time. And look, man, they proved was wrong. Because they have the games that the Japanese fan base loves. And bro, they got a console that's small, inexpensive. Hey, and they got a service that's great, Game Pass.
Now, Dirt, I know you love receipts.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a receipt I posted a while ago. Multiple people and that. You know, I like to annihilate everyone. Whoever comes my way, I'm knocking not one person, I'm knocking 10 people out at once. Shout out to the 150 people here so far. Please hit that like button. And guys, who remembers this? Look at this shit! You think I forgot about this? You think we forget what you said? You remember the conversations when they were confident, chest out? These guys thought they were Dwayne the Rock Johnson when they were talking that shit on the microphone. Starfield, Elder Scrolls, Fallout 5 will be available on PlayStation 5 at the same time. What do you want to say to these pieces of shit?
My boy Shawn with the receipts. Look at this. Starfield will be on PS5, not feasible to sell on 2 million Xbox. Look at Kyler Moriarty, just to be categorically declared for prosperity, whatever the fuck that word is. Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, and Fallout 5 will all be on PlayStation 5 at the same time. But entitlement, do you see these guys? Oh, Xbox can't afford to not put it on PlayStation. PlayStation is the king. See, look at y'all. J-Dub. Starfield, Elder Scrolls, PlayStation exclusive. Now, this piece of shit said they're exclusive. At least the other guys are saying it still is going to be on Xbox. He said it's going to be PlayStation 5 exclusive. Good. Look at this. Nicola, good. My PS5 is ready for Starfield. Oops.
Shit.
PlayStation slave. Any N-word to call itself anything slave is a piece of shit. PlayStation slave. All the shit will be trash box exclusive while we get Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh,
wow.
Shit. That is replying to you, that player.
He showed it. I forgot what I said. He replying to me.
You see this shit?
Mark Medina. I'm sure Starfield will be on PS5. Now, you remember I did a video when I was waiting, Shawn. I was gathering up the receipts. I was waiting for Phil Spencer and them to announce that those fucking games would be exclusive. And when they did, boy, I'd had my receipts ready.
Yo, look what he said, the pony's 8K.
Look at Robertson. This fake is With all due respect, Jeff Grubb and Z Hughes, I remain, in my opinion, Starfield available at launch on Game Pass as the Xbox exclusive, and 1 year later on PlayStation. Bro, that's the worst prediction I've ever heard. The same go. Why? Oh my god.
8K people. Trust me, I got so many receipts, guys. I need to go back and find them, man. Yo, the homie G Star for the $5. What is up, your POSs? Everybody in the chat, what is going on? Shout out to you, my homie.
Hey, Shawn, let me show you something. It's not a receipt of some pony shit, but it's just a receipt of something.
Yo, Pixel Bit G, that Roberto guy, bro. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he keeps
I would be
tweeting out.
embarrassed if I was him. Like, you'd be 100% wrong. Like, bro, even the obvious shit he can't get right. It will be a timed exclusive in game. Bro, come on, man. Come on. Like I said, Shawn, I have a picture it's not a PlayStation fanboy receipt, but it is something that I think is great. Do you remember this? This was in I believe 2019.
Yes, I remember this.
They had one of those meetings where all of the studios kind of got together.
Yeah.
You see Tim Schafer up there, all of these studios, right? All these studio heads. So Aaron Greenberg, Daryl Gallagher over there, Matt Booty. Shawn, this was October of 2019. You know how many more people? You know how many more people is there now? This is October of 2019. This is before ZeniMax. This is before Activision Blizzard, bro. They bought 2 publishers after this.
It's crazy, bro.
I just wanted to show that because that's the show. I just wanted to show what where Xbox is at the moment. That's crazy. And why is the Xbox Series X trending? It's trending.
It's good. It should. Maybe it's beating the shit out of the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. So, yeah. I just wanted to show that, bro. That's 2019. And I remember
100%.
that picture because people thought, oh, yeah, look at that Xbox. Yeah. Bro, that shit is doubled now. Double? 2 times? 1 plus 1? 2 minus 2. All right, that's 0. Pentiment.
Pieces of shit. Not good. Talking about receipts, I want to continue to one more because some guy predicted he talking about
what
RD.
The fuck? Oh, wait a minute.
What's happened?
Who the hell is Al Wilkinson? Look what he said. As much as I like to say otherwise, the two of the Activision Blizzard dealers does. Starfield is not 100% PlayStation out. It's not 100% out. Bro, that's Bethesda, not Activision Blizzard, bro.
What the fuck you talking about?
Starfield is Bethesda.
Yo. PYD with a $2 goes, dirt. Rose baby oil on his head for extra shine.
Hey,
you piece of
there
shit.
might be some truth there, bro. There might be some truth there. Especially doing like a nice fresh shave. Clean shaven. Manscaped.
Listen, getting back to that, shout out to my brother Dirt for getting a sponsor as well. Shout out to you, my brother, man. I love it. Man. I love to see it in that. Now, talking about receipts, we're going to continue talking about receipts. Then I don't know what's going to happen because I need to go as well. We need to cut this short. Dirt, you know, I was told by someone that in 2020 that the Xbox was RDNA 2 and the PlayStation 5 was RDNA 3. Who was the person that said that with his chest out?
That would be Marlon Gaiman. No.
No,
it's the other guy.
Wasn't that Moore Law or some shit?
Yeah, Moore's Law. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. This dude was talking about in 2020 that a PlayStation 5 is RDNA 3. He said that shit, didn't he?
Yeah. I know where you're going to, by the way. I know where you're going.
What the fuck is this shit?
RDNA 3 launches November 3rd. That was
2022.
That was 2020 when he was like, PlayStation has RDNA 3. RDNA 3 comes out November 3rd, bro.
You look at this shit. I'll zoom into the shit. 2022 November. This dude said that PlayStation 5 had RDNA 3 in 2020. What the fuck is this shit? You see this shit? Dude, do you have that clip ready? Or you have to find it?
Well, like you didn't tell me to get it.
No, I'm just saying because people might not seen that clip before.
Yeah, I can
Marlon
definitely find
Webber.
it.
You heard that shit? It's
I
a
can definitely
rap.
find it. I know exactly
It's a
where
rap. We heard that shit. Imagine I'm saying that Xbox Series X is RDNA 5 in 2020. And then we find out in 2022 that shit is launching this year. 2 years later. Imagine that shit. The amount of capping they did. The amount of the SSD player. Look at this shit.
Oh man.
Raiden Blade, the internet never forgets.
Never
forgets. You got dudes out here talking that shit. Talking that shit about RDNA 3. The Xbox does not have it. The PlayStation has it in 2020. And that shit's not launched yet. It's not available yet. Yeah, T-Pain, we're gonna play that shit. The Dirt of X is gonna find that shit.
Yeah, hold on. I'm fine. Hold on. Let me just go through my
find
bookmarks.
that shit.
Yeah. I know where's that. I was gonna go through. I gotta get rid of some of these bookmarks I don't need. Bro.
I know we need to get rid of that shit. Me too as well. That's what probably my PC crashed. But the stream went down. Now, if the PlayStation 5 had RDNA 3 in that, what is this shit here? What's happening here? Shout out to Dirt with the tools. The tools. We got Deathloop here. Look at the frame rate. Where's that RDNA 3 player? Where is it? Series X is doing 120 frames. PS5 is doing under 100 frames. Look at that shit.
I found it, Shawn.
You found it. Okay, let me exit. Go for it, play.
Dive. So I know Xbox is bullshitting you. The low latency thing that was co-developed with Sony, making its way into desktop RDNA 2. And as far as I can tell, that's not in the Xbox, guys. Sorry, no Infinity Cache in the Xbox. So I saw someone in my Discord put this thing like it's full RDNA 2. Yeah, the Xbox doesn't have Infinity Cache. They already did their deep dive. So I know Xbox is bullshitting you guys again. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't have Infinity Cache. So I think it's hilarious they claim to have full RDNA 2. And Mark Cerny literally talked about it before RDNA 2 was fully revealed. So that should tell you what's going on. And I've already covered this before. The PlayStation 5 has RDNA 3 features. I'm not kidding. It does. So you're right. The RDNA 3 features. I'm not kidding. It does. So you're right. The Xbox has the only console with 4 RDNA 2 because PlayStation 5 is RDNA 3. I wouldn't exactly talk about that if I was Microsoft. All right. Sorry.
My God. And do you see how confident he had sounded, bro? He was so confident. And RDNA 3 is going to release in November of 2022. And he said that shit in 2020. I can give you the exact date. Yeah.
See that shit?
October 31st, 2020. Oh my
God. 2 years ago, he talked that shit. Talked about RDNA 3 and that. Look at that shit now. What's happened to the tools? What happened to the SSD?
Hey, y'all. Let me tell y'all the story again. 2020 was like, damn, Shawn, what's up, man? What? We waited all these years and Xbox is still losing comparison vids. So I was like, dut. Yeah, dut. It's bullshit. Dut. And I was like, man, how long is this shit gonna take, man? These tools, bro, we know Xbox Series X is the more powerful console. What's going on? Dut. It's gonna take about a year, dut. Here we are. Actually, I don't know what, honestly, Shawn. It was really at the beginning where they was whooping Xbox ass, right? But it seems like in 2021 we started to see things, Now it's pretty consistent. Pretty much every single game is running better. See, in 2021 you started to see Xbox had better resolution, but some games still ran a little bit better on the PS5. Now you're starting to see better resolution and games running better. Look at you now. All those guys talking shit to us. What's up, Fun Speculation? What's up, bro?
What's going on, Mav? Shout out to Mav and that. Like you said, where's the T-flops now? Does it matter? You said Mark Cerny was a genius. It's not all about T-flops and that. It's the way the console is designed. Designed it? How many times that bitch has been revised?
I think 3 times already. Yeah.
3 times?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's been revised 3 times? You heard it from there? That the PS5 has been revised 3 times. Just like More Law talked about RDNA 3 being in the PlayStation 5. Look at you now, you dumbass. POS? See that shit?
Hey, bro, do you remember Ponies was capping for that shit? I remember Moose was like, hey, like this Morris guy law, he knows his stuff. Man, shut your ass up. Shut up. All of you.
Yeah, what Dirt was trying to say.
Shut the fuck up.
See that shit? We don't play that shit. Man. This is crazy.
Oh,
this is
shit.
a shame.
Did the Foundry just drop the Deathloop comparison?
Oh shit, also we got ass whooped.
No.
Oh shit.
I know the other 2 Deathloop comparison Xbox destroyed their fucking ass. Especially that 120 frame mode.
That's the shit I like to talk about. That's the shit we love to talk about. Let us know, player. Deploy 619. Let us know.
I've been playing it. So now it's starting to get good now, bro. Because now I found out I have to kill these 8 people within one time loop. So it's going to get very interesting now. Because the first time I was like, what the fuck is going on? Then once you, okay, I get it now. You jive, sucker. Hey, baby, who am you? You a bad mama jamma. I'm going to say this, bro. The only thing about Arcane I wasn't that crazy about in their old 360 Xbox One games was like the art style sometimes. Now, the environments always look pretty good, but the character art styles, they used to look funny to me. This one don't look funny.
This one looks like up to standard.
Yeah, I mean, like they're not photorealistic or nothing, but they look much better. Like on Dishonored games, the people used to look funny to me. They had funny shaped heads and shit. But this one, yeah, the characters look all right. Well, the main characters anyway.
And get a super chat because this I'm gonna post something up because this looks funny to me.
It looks pretty good, Bear. Yeah, I was kind of surprised by the visuals. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, let's get a super chat because I'm gonna pull up a receipt because this looks a bit suspicious.
Courtney with the 2. What's up, fam? What I miss? You missed Shawn stream going to shit.
Yo, that's it. I don't know if you've seen this. The Last of Us Part 2 review. We talked about media. Sometimes everybody has a preferred platform, favoritism. It's like that with teams, phones, TVs, stereos, you name it and that. Now, what I want you to see, I'm going to zoom into this shit. So, The Last of Us Part 2 review. This dude give it a 10 out of 10. Read the person's name out, please.
That's the Jonathan Dornbush dude.
So he's an IGN reviewer. Am I correct on that?
Yep.
He's reviewing The Last of Us Part 2 play. Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Now, what if I told you, since he gave this game a 10 out of 10 in 2020, of a boy, Jonathan. Look at this shit. Look what he's done now, bro. Look at this shit. Let me zoom into this shit. Since he gave The Last of Us 2 a 10 out of 10, He's put this tweet out. Read this shit out, player.
First day on the new job, and I'm absolutely thrilled to announce I've joined the Naughty Dog team as an editorial content manager. This studio has meant so much to me my entire life. I couldn't be happier to join such a talented team.
Don't you find that suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious? Oh, man.
You see this shit?
Yeah.
This is the type of shit we're talking about. Dudes are here making fake reviews and that, giving them positive reviews so they can get a job at Naughty Dog. That's the type of shit this journalist is. That's the type of shit they're doing. Look at that shit. They give me a 10 out of 10. Next, a minute later, he's working at Naughty Dog.
Oh, man, that's funny shit.
That's the shit we're talking about, player. But anyway, guys, listen, I'm not going to do Rocking with the Chat today because I got to run, do some bits and bats. But listen, it's a shame the stream went down because we were on a roll at the start. We were talking that shit the first stream. But listen, we kept it going. We kept talking that shit. You guys were talking that shit with us. So it's been a great show, man. Shout out to every one of you guys. Still 145 strong here, dude. Still 145 strong here.
Nice.
Hector the Macho Man. What is up, player?
Yeah, yo, Hector the Macho Man, you piece of
Hector,
shit.
listen. Hector, I will do Rocking with the Chat for 10 minutes if you're going to come and talk that shit. Yes or no? I will do Rocking with the Chat one day. So let me know, player. Guys, do you want Rocking with the Chat? Yo, Mav. Rocking with the Chat. I want you to come on and talk that shit. Do you know what? Let's do it. You're dead. Guess what time it is?
What time it is?
Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby.
Rocking with the Chat, guys. You know what it is. You can use your phone, Mav. You don't need a setup.
Hey, yo, shout out to Livewires. If you guys don't know Livewires, he had did that Mooch and Crab morning song, Mooch and Crab.
Yeah, Mooch and Crab.
Shout out to Livewires, man.
Yeah, guys, the link's in the chat. You can use your phone. Allow access to your mic and camera. You can obviously put a profile pic. Come on your phone. That's all you need, bro. You don't need a setup. You don't need a $10,000 PC. You don't need a big microphone. None of that bullshit. You can use your mobile device. Just come on your phone, play. Talk that shit. There's no pause on these shows. This is the most ruthless, the most vicious, the most brutal podcast out there. There's nobody can match us there.
Oh, look at this POS. Hey, what's up, brother?
I'm gonna come talk that shit, but I'm at work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me take these work glasses off and put
take
on
that punk ass glasses. Take that shit off.
Oh shit! Oh man, he fucked around and like hung up on himself. Livewise, what's up, bro?
Yo, bro, what's going on?
Not much, man. What's happening with you?
Nah, not much. Chilling. You know what I mean? Enjoying the slaughter of these ponies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, yo, I'm listen. When Satya came out yesterday and basically did the gangster equivalent of having a dude held down and then using the back of his heel to step on his lips, telling him, shut your bitch ass up. I said, God damn.
That's pretty much what he said. Like, shut your ass up.
Yo, that shit was hilarious, bro. Because those dudes was out there crying for real. I was like, bro, that's not even the craziest part. He did that. Did you see the stock prices for Sony?
Oh,
after
shit,
that,
yeah, they did. Yeah, I did see somebody posted it. Damn, that much? Holy shit.
Yeah, that shit used to be like close to 80. That shit dropped like $10.
Damn.
Just like the PlayStation games.
Yo, mama, yo, my skinny Indian brother came out and was like, "Nah, man, you don't understand. My voice carries weight out here.
Hell yeah, it does.
About to be problems in these streets. You better shut your bitch ass up."
Facts.
Talk that shit.
Oh man, good shit, bro.
Yeah, but good show, man. I love listening to y'all, man. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate you, bro.
You
Hey
too,
man,
brother.
Livewires is a veteran in this community, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
him,
know
man.
what I stopped doing songs with Moochie Crap because they tried to pay me in old ass games. They were Sony out this bitch.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I was like, yo, where the money? He was like, yo, I ain't got no money for you, but I give you some old ass games. Like, bitch, I already got these games.
Your live
Like,
wires.
try to play me in PS Plus? What the fuck?
Yo, bro, you need to do a Shawn and Dirt track. A Shawn and Dirt.
Hey, we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
All right, fam.
I appreciate,
All right,
bro, man. You
Get
take
you, bro.
care, man. Let's bring
All
them
right,
all
you
up
too.
there.
All right.
Hey man, there you go. What's up,
You
man?
dirty.
Hey,
Look at you, dirty hand son of a bitch. Don't
hey,
you
you hung up
ever
on yourself.
Man, no, I'm talking to no. Let me shut your dark ass up. I'm talking to this dirty
You
hand
podcast
bitch.
motherfucker. Don't come at
Fuck
me.
you. Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you too. Fuck them glasses and
All
fuck
right.
your cap. Go for it.
All right, now, thank you, piece of shit. Hey, these fucking Sony ponies, man. I thought they had Jim Ryan's dick in their mouth, but they just love having
Oh shit.
Satya's dick in their mouth. Like these guys are some freaky fucks. They send cockpits to fucking developers. These guys are they're worse than R. Kelly. They need to be in jail, some of these motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
Man, I feel sorry for the women on Twitter. I know they get plenty unsolicited dick pics, 1v1 me. Here comes a dick pic from a Sony fan. Man, you don't want to play Modern Warfare against these fags?
Oh,
shit.
come on. No,
Come on, play it.
Don't say the F word, bro. Don't say the F word.
Sorry, the
Call them,
macho.
call them bitches. Call them bitches.
Oh, soft bitches. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Macho Man is not like that. He slipped. Macho Man slipped, man. But man, fuck these fucking fraudulent fucking ponies, man. They be on Twitter lying. Jim Ryan's gonna save a generation. Motherfucker, he's putting dirt on you bitches. And y'all don't even realize it. It's like the scene from Step Brothers. The pony's laid in the hole like Will Ferrell, and he just keep throwing dirt on him. Shut up. You're waking the neighbors. Nintendo want to hear you cry. Y'all trying to put them out too. Y'all trying to get them out the game. Fuck y'all. I can't wait till the day that PS6 has that Apple sign on it, and all these ponies get to be whatever the fuck new name we get to call them. Man, fuck these dudes. I'll buy a Stadia before I buy a PlayStation. Fuck these dudes.
Damn.
Shout out to you, bro, man. Appreciate the support. We got
Hey,
two
get back to work, you POS.
Get back to work and kiss my ass, punk ass.
Wash your hands, bitch.
I see you, bro, man. Take care. Get Marvin here.
You get Marvin. Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
what is up, man? Oh shit, what happened?
Yo.
Hey, yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on, killer?
Yeah, y'all made me go get upstairs, dude. I wasn't gonna sound janky on my phone. I had to get up here and get my mic. What up?
Your mouth. You seen the shit. You seen what's been said over the years. You do podcasting on your awesome show with your crew out there. What do you want to say to this piece? I know you had jazz on. You Pong had jazz on as well. I need to catch up to that show. But Mav, listen, when Satya Nadella comes out and talks that shit, so you want to compete? Let's go toe to toe. How does that make you feel as an Xbox gamer player?
Oh, it makes me feel good, bro. I mean, we got all this investment. You know, we got investment after investment after investment has come into fruition. You see, everything they've been working on is just going to be a plethora of amazingness for a really long time. And it's all about value, right? Like, the thing is that's so damn annoying when all these people keep talking about, hey, well, Xbox, at least they, you know, I mean, PlayStation, at least they got games and they got all this shit, right? Well, they're doing that while they're sitting there charging you extra first on the games. They're charging you extra on the console. And now they're also making the console cheaper. They're reiterating hardware, what you said, like 4 times now to be by the time the next wave comes through in September.
3 times, I believe, yeah.
So when that comes out, that'll be the 4th time they've made the product cheaper, and they're still charging more money. As a subscription service is a piece of shit, and it's more expensive. But everybody says, hey, they're the ones that know what they're doing with the consumer. They're the ones that are pro-consumer. They're the ones that, hey, we know what the consumer wants. That's bullshit.
Facts.
All you got to see is what Xbox has been doing with the value proposition. Everybody compares like Xbox to the Xbox of old back in the Xbox One generation, where we give them a lot of shit, right? Like for a lot of things they've been doing back then, and we're still being punished because of that. Now we're still feeling the effects of that today, but between COVID, between the lack of investment in the past, right? We're still feeling those effects today. However, these morons, these ignorant fuckers out there, just completely ignore all the actual factual evidence of everything that's been going on. All the studios that have been purchased, all the projects that have been kicking off. You can sit there and look. There's a shit ton of games. You're talking about 50 games are in production right now, and that's not a lie. That is actual information that has been public from the developers themselves. If you have to go look at it, because a lot of them haven't even officially been announced, but they've been alluded to, like Obsidian's other project, like In Exile's game. You have Compulsion's game. They got project names, right?
Right.
All of these games are in development, and people ignore that fact, and it's so damn annoying, dude. Because it's like, oh, what do they have? What do they have? We got so much. You are not going to be able to figure out what the hell to do with.
Exactly.
And you're going to get it all at $14.99 a month, while people out there are paying fucking $70.
$70
a pop.
Talk that shit, man.
$70 a pop plus $5.50 for the console in most territories, which they're winning 2-1. PlayStation's up in those territories in which they're bitching about not being able to compete in the future. They're winning 2-1 over the past generation in those territories, and they're sitting there talking about being anti-competitive. And while they're bitch slapping their customers in the face with price increases, and they're talking about being the dominant market position, doing that to their customers, talking about Xbox being anti-competitive. Why? Because they get too much for a good price? How is that anti-competitive? Do better, Sony.
Facts, bro.
Talk that shit, man.
Talk that shit, bro. Bob, shout out to you, homie, man. Plug your channel. You had Jazz coding on yesterday as well, you and Pong. And I still need to watch. I'm still watching that through, man. Shout out to you, homie, man. Plug your channel, bro.
Hey, Fun Speculation. Come check it out. Game streams, co-streams, podcast. We do everything. Got a show tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, Xbox Ultimate Podcast.
All right.
And we'll be talking about Let Us Compete. Absolutely.
Let us compete. Take care, bro, man. Let's get on.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, you take care. Let me get the super chats quickly. We got 108, the homie. You got my dudes live eye on. Talk that shit, mofo.
Yeah, for
Shout
sure.
out to 108, man, the homie, man. Only on Xbox with the $2. Hector looking like Jonathan Coach.
Jonathan Coach, man. Oh, shit.
108, once again, shout out to you, my brother, man. Hector out here looking like he's about to snipe a pony. Get him, dog.
Hector,
talk that shit.
Man on you, Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Hey, Layden Blade, man, I'm gonna bring Carl Weeben here at the same time so you can, like Layden Blade, you go ahead and speak. Hey, what's up with you, man?
All good, guys. How are we doing?
I'm good, man.
Excellent. Just want to say,
man, you sound actually pretty decent, man. Your phone sound decent today.
Crazy. What's going on, player? Let's not jinx it.
Usually, I'm actually outside on the street going home.
Oh, shut up, street corners.
Anyway, was gonna say, Phil said pause. Okay, there's no pausing. Okay. Satya is like, there's nobody. Both these guys grinned. Think carefully. Both of these men smirked at their responses. Okay.
Facts.
So they know they've got stuff planned ahead. Okay. Sony's higher ups are thinking, what are these two guys smirking at? Okay. All I'm gonna say is Phil is the hitman. Okay. And Satya's in Marlon Brando. Okay, he's the gangster. Okay, he's like, okay, so who's next, boys? Okay, got that right. Where's that Take Two guys running off to? Let's get them back here for a minute. They're 40 billion in. We've got 90 billion to spend. Yeah, let's have this conversation with these guys. You never know who they're gonna pick up next. Okay, you came from the eastern side. Phil is talking Eastern. So it could be the Koreans, it could be the Japanese, it could be the Chinese. Okay, it could be anything from over there. The fact of the matter is, Sony is shook. Sony's higher ups are shook because if Microsoft tried and said, you know what, we need to buy anymore, well, let's just money hat titles with all that money we got. Okay, give them a taste of their own medicine. How would they be able to compete if Microsoft was to do that? And that's the fear. Their fear is that Microsoft will do what they've been doing to Microsoft and everyone else for 3 bloody decades. Sega, anyone?
Mm.
Okay. So basically, that's what they're scared of. My point is, keep rolling on Xbox, keep doing what you're doing. I'm about to go home and enjoy Deathloop when I'm finished here. Okay. Thanks, Game Pass. I'm loving it. Guys, you enjoy your weekend.
Shout out to Raiden Blade. Thank you, bro. Hey, what's that Master P shit you doing right now, Sean?
Come on, bro.
Hey, you remember Master P? You remember that shit?
This is from someone else, but
I like that shit. That shit kind of funny. Hey, Carl Weed, what's up, homie?
Hey, what's going on? Can y'all hear me okay today?
So like,
Yeah, you still a little a little fucked up. Like,
Yo,
I don't know if you
since
listened back
got
to
this
last
new
week's show. Did you hear
iPhone,
that shit?
man, this shit
I
was-
told you, iPhone is shit,
Yo,
like the PlayStation 5.
Ever since I upgraded, I've been dropping calls. Now I'm staticky on here, man.
Oh shit.
I'm
Oh, do you
up on
have an
the
Android or
shit
something?
back. No, I had a 13 Pro Max.
Oh,
It was
okay,
my
I got you.
birthday, so my wife was like, "You might as well go ahead and buy yourself a phone." I'm like, "I don't really want it." She was like, "No, you should buy it." So all right, whatever. So it was an impulse buy.
Right.
But
Hey, what's going on with you, bro?
as usual, scrolling Twitter, got a little irritated with a few things. So number one,
Always.
let's talk about creativity.
Uh-huh.
I was in a Twitter thread, and this guy, he was kind of like entertainment is in Sony's DNA. What? They did not. First of all, Sony bought their way into every industry that they're active in, right?
Mhm.
They did not build their movie and TV brand or their music brand up, like their music label up. They bought that shit. Like they bought Columbia. And like if you go and look at like most of their like their publishing arms for like movie and TV shows, all of that shit was bought. They didn't build Funimation, they bought that shit. They didn't build Crunchyroll, they bought that.
Right.
You know, most of their studios, they bought those too. Like I'm so sick. So they do the same thing. Like you have to invest in a sector you want to be active in. Xbox is doing the same thing. What's the problem?
Facts, bro.
Number two, did y'all see Benji Sales? I don't know if y'all follow him. Did y'all see the post he made this morning about how well Xbox games have been doing on Steam?
Yeah, I did see that.
Now, I would like to remind y'all, those games that are on Steam, you have to buy those full price. You seen how long them shit's been in the top 100?
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
So for all of these guys that keep saying, "Oh, Game Pass is not sustainable," like they just give the games away, like they taking huge losses. Phil Spencer has explained how they make Game Pass work multiple times. There was an IGN interview, I think it was 2019 maybe, or right before the new consoles launch, with Ryan McCaffrey. And he talked about the economics of Game Pass. And one of the things Phil Spencer pointed out explicitly is we still sell the games. He was like, Game Pass is not for everybody. You know, and he also said that explicitly. No, we're not trying to funnel everybody into Game Pass. It's to give an option. It's to basically broaden our horizon. So because they on PC day and date, because, you know, those PC players, and those are live service games, by the way. Sea of Thieves, they talked about Elder Scrolls Online, Flight Simulator, I think Forza Horizon 5.
Yep. Those three, yep.
Forza hasn't left the top 100 since it launched.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so none of their narratives make any sense when you actually look at what's happening. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had. I had something else, but I done lost it in my rant. But
all right, bro.
Yeah, y'all have a good weekend.
We appreciate you, fam.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Later.
All right, bro. Oh man. Hey, Shawn, you there?
Yeah, bro. Great
Oh.
show, man. Listen, I gotta cut it now, guys. Shout out to every one of you
We got a
guys.
super chat right quick.
That's
Oh,
not
we
super
read
chat,
this already?
but no, was it? No, it's not a super chat. But I want you to read it out, bro.
Oh, it's not a super
Appreciate
chat.
this shit. This
Okay.
is the shit I love.
71 Joe Blogs. Man, I love Shawn and Dirk's channels. It's a safe haven away from those pony twats. They come into YouTuber streams and all hell break loose. Shaking my head. Facts, bro. Fuck them punk ass ponies.
You
Bro.
straight up them punk ass bitches, and we appreciate you guys, man.
We appreciate you.
You know,
man.
and this
I know
is
y'all
why
don't want to see that shit.
we don't want to play. We don't like that shit. We don't play that shit, and that's why WBG and TTS exists because of you guys as well, making us just making it a great show, entertaining show, and we just love it, and hopefully we continue doing that, man. When it comes to WBG and TTS, man. But like, let's close it out, bro. What's going on with you, killer?
Oh yeah, guys. I'm about to drop my video right now, and go ahead and check it out. I'm putting it in the chat too. Let me unlock it. Yeah, drop my video right now. Check it out. You know, I'm talking about these ponies crying. Buying studios isn't fair. It's not competing. Bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So stop by, check it out, guys. And also did a one-man Dark Man podcast yesterday. Had a great time. I love doing those, and yeah, make sure you guys check that out also.
Yeah, shout out to every one of you guys. I know there's 2 parts to this show, but I'm glad you guys came back. Still 130 strong year, bro, man. We got to 150 plus, I believe, even with the hiccups and that, man. But hopefully next week we'll have we'll have it sorted. I'll make sure I'll pay my bills on time, play.
Yeah, man.
But guys, take care, be safe, enjoy yourself, and remember, guys, keep talking that shit. We out. And you motherfuckers know what my final thoughts are. You motherfucking ponies, walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games. And do you know what? Fuck Sony, fuck the PlayStation, and if you wanna work down that street corners with them fucking ponies, then fuck you too. All you motherfuckers, fuck you too. You motherfuckers aren't on our level. You see us rolling whilst you motherfuckers working on them street corners. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna let my Xbox community come at you motherfuckers. I'm out.